This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Good morning to you. I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your Tuesday morning update from ABC15 Arizona. At least 3 guns are now in the hands of criminals after a group of thieves broke into dozens of cars in Gilbert. At least 4 criminals ran from house to house with a car following nearby so that they could get away quickly. Gilbert PD saying they took 13 break-in reports in a 1.5 mile stretch, and police are now urging the people, especially in that part of town, to lock every vehicle and take their weapons inside. In the meantime, they are hoping to catch the group before the guns are sold or possibly used in a crime.
You know, what if I went to work at 3 o'clock in the morning, I walked outside and walked in on them, breaking into my truck? Are they going to shoot me? Are they just going to run away?
Now that creates an entirely new dynamic and a much more dangerous situation for the officers and anyone who would come into contact with those folks.
And it's not just valuables that police say to check for if your car is hit. Some suspects do steal registration, even insurance papers. They call the dealership. They can even have a new key made and then come back to steal the entire car. Well, a Valley detention officer is accused of excessive force. Now we are learning he is about to be out of a job. The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office currently in the process of firing Anthony Wynn, the 48-year-old facing assault charges after using his stun gun on an inmate back in February. MCSO finding his actions were outside of department policy, and he's been on leave since then. An Arizona basketball legend replaced as head coach at a Phoenix high school administrators at Shadow Mountain, officially moving on from Mike Bibby. The former U of A star was fired earlier this year after allegations of sexual abuse and harassment. No charges were ever filed. As for Bibby's replacement in Shadow Mountain, former ASU point guard Curtis Millage will be taking over that role.
From ABC 15.
Your most accurate forecast.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We'll enjoy one more day of hot weather, but near average high temperatures before a big warm up as high pressure builds into the region. And that area of high pressure is starting to bring us some signs of the monsoon by the end of the week, too. Now, today, a sunny and dry day with a high of 107. But tomorrow, temperatures will top 110 in several spots, with Phoenix hitting 111 degrees after starting out in the upper 70s and low 80s tomorrow morning. By Thursday and Friday, those will be the hottest days. We're under excessive heat watches. Those likely will be upgraded to warnings. Our high 113 for Thursday. Friday, a high of 112, with mornings staying very warm too, not bringing us a lot of relief from that heat, down near 90 degrees by Friday morning. We will see more clouds Thursday and Friday as the moisture starts to increase across our state. Doesn't look like the valley has the best rain chances, but we could start to see at least some monsoon action in our state. Storms on the mountains and to our southeast, potentially some gusty winds into the valley, and just a 10% chance of rain here in Phoenix through the weekend, with highs staying at or just above 110 going into early next week. We'll have another update for you this afternoon. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.